Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV.
What's up, man? It's Jalen Quinn, man, from No Help Records, and I'm here with Nolazine TV, bro. Chilling, for real. Yeah, man.
Okay, so tell everybody where you from.
From Houma, Louisiana, East Houma.
So, like, you know, for someone who never been to Houma, I'm gonna tell them how you get there, and also tell them how do it go down out there.
So Houma, like an hour away from here. It ain't too far from here. As far as how it go down, man, shit. I heard somebody say Houma is a town where retired drug dealers go. And like, if you know what I'm saying?
Retired drug dealers?
Yeah, like you out the way now. Cause there ain't really no action, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of be from there to really like get it over there. But like, if you ain't from here, you not gonna really know about Houma unless you really like in Louisiana like that. But other than that though, man, shit, that bitch out the way, for real. But it's not to say that it ain't, you know, boring, you know what I'm saying? But that shit ducked off though, for real.
Okay, so growing up, who influenced you as far as to get to the music?
Like, as far as people around Houma, DJ Juice.
Shout out to DJ Juice.
Yeah, man, real talk. That was one of the first people I seen really chasing it from like a young age. Like I was 10, 11 in summer camp, and he was like one of the counselors. And on side of being a counselor, he was doing this thing DJing. You know what I'm saying? So just to see him doing what he's doing now is pretty inspiring. And fuck, Wayne,
right.
You know.
Well, you the first person to actually say you was actually inspired by one actual DJ.
Yeah. Shit, yeah. I mean, we all in this shit. You know, it ain't the same, but.
Right. And like when I think about Houma and Thibodeau area, like you know, Houma kind of like Thibodeau area as well. Like to me,
yeah.
You know, they had certain people that like actually ran through them areas, like Jeezy All-Star, like Fiji.
Yeah.
And certain people that like kept it like relevant in those small parishes.
For sure.
So like, you know, even Juice. That's why I say like you can claim those people.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't recall too many rappers from the Houma and the Thibodeau that really just took over Louisiana. Like it's cool to take over the small parish town, like you can come with a song every now and then.
Yeah,
everybody but like to get that actual whole like if like you bought it from a place like Mouse, I'm on that liquor bitch. He took over the whole Louisiana know his song.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, he was from a small parish. So that's why I say like I don't recall it.
That's like the small parish, small town mentality though, man. Like once you blow up in your town, like shit, I ain't tripping.
You coming?
Yeah, I ain't. But like that's something that's gonna stop you. Yeah, that's just gonna hit you.
It's gonna show you if you really want it. You really want it. If you go for more.
Yeah, yo, beyond that, for sure. If you would like want anybody to take you serious, let alone yourself, you know what I'm saying? If you want anybody to take you serious as an artist, or you hate the term local rapper, like I hate that shit. And fuck, I'm in New Orleans right now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't local to me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't truly local to me. You know what I'm saying? Going to different states and shit. Nobody won't be called local after doing all that. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, like, how did you come up with your before your music name?
My music name, not a lot of people know this today, but when I first started rapping, I was J-Rock the Pistol. But that name and my content don't really like mesh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was 2017 where I decided to use my legit name as my rap name. Cause you know, I'm myself in the music. Not to sound corny or whatever, but I mean, I'm rapping about what I really live and what I really go through. So I you know, might as well use my name. It's me.
Right? It was going to be yourself.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know, I ain't gotta put on no facade. I ain't this dude one day and this dude the next day. You know what I'm saying? I'm Jalen Quinn. All the time.
So what's the average day like for you?
I'm a barber. So I work for myself first and foremost.
That's an easy way to actually promote your music as well.
Exactly. I don't even
the whole time when you couldn't hear.
I don't even tell a nigga I'll rap no more. I just put my music on, let them ask me. I make beats too. So if they hear the beat and ask like, man, who made that beat? What song this is? I got them. Yeah, man. So typically, bro, I'm in the shop all day, man, and that took a little while to build up too. But that's something I wanted to solidify before I got into rapping. You know what I'm saying? I just knew I was tired of working for other people.
Okay. So do you have any brand new projects coming up?
I recently dropped a project on Christmas entitled "Now We're Getting Somewhere." It's everywhere. It's a EP. It's available everywhere digitally. This year, as far as upcoming projects, man, I'm working on something called Jaylen versus Everybody. I ain't really got no date on it though.
Updated features?
Features? Nothing major right now. I don't really be doing features like talking about though. I do, but it be people in my camp, people that's like close to me.
Right.
You know.
I got you. So as far as being a music artist, tell us what separates you.
So, I'm authentic. Everybody say they authentic, and not to say that they not, but like I said previously, man, fuck, I ain't got no shit to hide. Without who I am in real life is who I am in the music. I'm self-sufficient. I make my own beats, record myself. I got a team, a record label, No Help Records. I manage artists as well as videographers and producers. You know, so we pretty stacked as a team. What separates me though, man, I'm the best rapper ever. You know, to be frank, you gotta look me up to see for yourself though. But that's the first thing I'm gonna say anywhere I'm at on the stage. Anytime I'm talking to somebody, that's who I am, man. I'm the best rapper ever that you ever gonna hear ever.
Okay, so how long have you actually been? In the music industry.
In the industry, like I said.
Well, like far as just making music, putting it out.
As far as like putting it out, man. So I've been rapping since I was about 10. So I'm 27 now, so that's 17 years, yeah. But I started taking it serious. Like I'm gonna start making money from this, like the past 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
So like being in the music industry for so many years now. Tell us what you enjoy most about it, and tell us what you actually hate about it.
What I enjoy the most about it is making something out of nothing. Like the ability to take an empty space and create some music, you know what I'm saying? Like solely off of your imagination. I think that's fire. I also think that whenever you make music or in the entertainment industry, period, you just got a certain way of looking at life. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at things with a different eye. You know what I mean? Like any kind of creator or like any kind of business person, you just always see the opportunity in things. But what I hate the most about it is how oversaturated rap is. Like you got niggas that started rapping yesterday that'll blow up versus somebody rapping for 20 years, 30 years that ain't never really got their shot. And experience ain't always like what qualify you to make it. But in the same breath, it's really wild to see somebody who's not as talented get a shot before somebody who actually.
Because the game changed now. I kind of give artists every day like the game. Like basically, now the game is more of building your face and your name. You got to build leverage.
Right. It ain't about talent.
If it's not too much of your talent,
yeah.
if your talent could be a benefit, but you still have to do certain things to gain a fan, attach a game on a fan base and be known. Mm-hmm. Like you gotta build leverage.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, and like a lot of artists, like being a music artist is very expensive. Artists don't know. Like I know people that spend $200,000 in 6 months. She high. But like, I just tell artists to actually do what actually benefits them. But the game ain't the same from when you was younger. You had to press out CDs and actually, I feel like the game was actually more expensive back in the day. But people actually just don't take advantage of the internet how they supposed to.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm gonna just chime in for a quick agreement because it's your interview. I'm gonna say I tell artists to actually, the game easier now. Like basically, find a fucking media company in every city, tap in with them, and tell them like, look, man, look, this is my budget for far as this month with y'all. If you get 5 media companies and like 5 new reports in the South, if you gonna see like a difference in your streams,
right?
Because you just gotta build with those media companies
for sure,
and like just bring your fan base over and grow.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, you gotta like like I tell artists, man, if we go do photo shoots, like go do freestyle videos, if we show you give back to the community, if we go talk to a homeless person and try to improve their life, if we just go do something, if we just go do something out the ordinary and build your fan base. But like artists just gotta like learn the game.
Right.
And the game ain't what it was now. Like back then, you used to be able to rap on the corner and somebody might invest in you. It don't move like that now. People invest in you when they see you got motion. You gotta have motion and you gotta have
you
something
move
going
on your own. Yeah,
right.
for sure. That's something I learned too though. Cause I like in the beginning, and not in the beginning like of my career, so to say. Whenever I was younger, that's how I thought. If I rap good enough, somebody's gonna pick me up.
That's you right.
Real talk. And that attitude make you be like, man, fuck rap.
Right.
For real, cause ain't nobody gonna pick you up. You just rapping, dropping a song in your crib, putting it on SoundCloud. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more than that.
But then also, the older you get, and the more people not gonna invest in you.
Yo, for sure.
So like, after 30 years old, you damn near gotta invest in yourself. So shit get real.
Real talk.
Okay. So, what do you see your music career going like 3 years from now?
3 years from now, I ain't gonna be where I wanna be, but I'm definitely gonna be moving forward. I never really had a sign to stop. Like everything that I did, if we ain't pull it off successfully, it was a learning experience for sure. I ain't never took no L though. Everything that I've been through up until this point, it's just been a sign to keep moving forward. And I'm way ahead of where I was in 2017, for sure. So I see this shit working. I really ain't got no reason to stop. So in 3 years, like I said, man, all my goals ain't gonna be fulfilled, but I know I'm gonna have a couple of goals crossed out, for sure.
Okay, so as far as your area go, do you feel like other artists actually support each other?
Now that the game changing, it's a little different. Niggas will show love to each other, but in general, it's like nobody really teaming up. Everybody's still in their own bubble, but not everybody like is too prideful to work with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll still find camaraderie, but it's pretty much every man for himself. Okay. So, like, for us being from Louisiana, just in the whole, do you feel like you have to move out do you feel like you have to move out of Louisiana? Once your music career, reach a certain milestone? Man, I would like to believe you ain't got to, bro. But to be honest with you, man, how things just been happening in the recent year, even, I would move, bro, for real. Or at least I'll move out my city.
So, like, being a music artist now, like, I want you to answer this for your fans. Like, what do you feel like is the best song that you have released so far? And also, tell them why.
The best song I feel like I released so far is "Fuck With Me," FWM, because the energy, the beat is very catchy, and the hook ain't hard to catch along to. It's witty. And it's an attention grabber for sure.
Okay. So, how will you take on constructive criticism?
I don't know. I'm a pretty stubborn person, but I'm gonna listen. It might not seem like I ain't listening, or I might not like what you're saying, but I'm gonna always take heed to what somebody telling me. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's gonna help me in the future.
Gotcha. So how will you interact with your fans on social media?
I say fairly well. Yeah, I don't think I don't engage. I Like what you mean as far as like going
how
out
you interact? Like, you know, when
to
they hit you up, or you hitting them back?
Oh yeah,
building
for
with
sure.
your fans.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Okay. So far as being one music artist, as far as your IC, what do you feel like is your biggest mistake on that you have made as being a music artist so far? Or you haven't made none at all?
Oh no, I for sure made mistakes. I would say like getting ahead of myself, like announcing things before I'm sure or not if they're happening. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I say I'm dropping. One time I said I was gonna drop a project on New Year's Day and ended up dropping this shit in April because whenever I said New Year's Day, I ain't even have it started. I just felt like I wanted to drop a tape on New Year, and when New Year's came, you know, people that was looking forward to it was which hurt me in the long run, because now I might drop, it might not, like a lot of people might not engage.
But you might not be that credible. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what's your advice to one on a younger artist that's trying to follow your footsteps?
Don't rush nothing. That's the first thing I would say. The greatest advantage that you have is whenever people not expecting you, because that's whenever you could give them all you got. You ain't gotta warn them. You ain't gotta oh wait, there's more. You know what I'm saying? If they don't know you coming, hit them the hardest. For sure. Make sure you got your tape done before you decide your dates. You know, make sure if you're gonna announce something, make sure that it's for sure happening. You know, don't advertise. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, don't advertise something that you don't even know that's about to happen or not. You know what I'm saying? Just don't rush nothing. Make sure you good before you make a move.
Okay. So I'm like, tell us. I'm like, if you wasn't making music, I'm like, tell us. I'm like, what do you think you'll be doing right now?
If I wasn't making music, I mean, aside from cutting hair, I'd probably be a manager if I wasn't an artist.
That's what everybody asks me to be. I'm like, I can't be a manager.
Yeah, but that shit seem fun though, for sure.
I tell you, I think managers are someone who's supposed to be dedicated to that artist. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're not fully focused on the artist, I don't think you should play with that person's career.
Right.
Because a person could actually get farther with someone who's dedicated actually to their career.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So tell us, what's next for you? Do you plan on dropping your own label, signing artists, having bigger features, dropping merch?
The next thing for me would be bigger features. I got pretty much all the things you just said. I do have artists. I have 2 artists, Luke Julian and Vest Visuals. I also have 2 producers, Buck Frazetti and T Steez. T Steez, that's my producer though. That's probably the most talented person I know, for sure. But I also have merch, nohelprecords.com. This will be for sale today Friday, so it should be for sale next week, next Friday. So this is one of many things that will be on that website, nohelprecords.com. But you can still go there now to listen to all our music, to look at all our merch that we are currently selling. You know what I'm saying?
I got this one question for you before I can get into the last question. Like, what's gonna happen when y'all get like a distribution, like a big distribution deal or a big record label? Are you gonna change your record label name, like No Help, because you'll be getting help? Like once you get help, are you gonna change the name to oh shit, we got help now?
I mean, shit, we ain't get help to get the position that we got to. You know what
I was just
I feel you. But that is a good question. That's a question that they gonna ask though.
And they be like, no help, like, man, if I ain't got no help, if you know you got a partnership deal with Universal, you ain't got no help.
I mean, well, for people that don't know, you know, a distribution and a 360 2 different things.
Yeah, well, they got a lot of different deals out there.
That's true.
Yeah, there's a lot of different deals out there.
That's true. But that distro is, you know.
But it still help. It's help. Like all that is help.
It is help.
Any type of money that's given to you for your music or your label is help.
I mean, shit. People helping me move forward by listening to my music.
Right.
You know,
everybody help.
Everybody help.
Everybody help records.
Everybody help records. You know, sometimes not really.
All right. Last but not least, tell everybody. I'm like, what can they find you on social media and just other music platforms?
_ Jalen Quinn. JALENQUINN on all social media. And all my music is virtually everywhere. JALENQUINN. That's it, man.
All right, we done.
Yes, sir.
Nolazine, make them scream. NOLAZINE. Make them SCREAM. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.